Entering settings screen. Narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports college football coaching journey. success of your program is exceeding some expectations, will give you dynasty points that you can use to shape your dynasty blueprint. Your expectations will change annually and get more difficult as your program gets better. Do your best to meet them. Failing to do so could impact your job security and land you on the hot seat. So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Stanford Cardinal. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with the Hawaii head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Running inside. It's four. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Warren. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinal at the line with a first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that. Oh.
There's some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. It's hard to think of many things in football more deflating than making a big play like that and having it wiped out by a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. And the Rainbow Warriors peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Pulls it in. It's Barfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Escapes the pressure to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Using the quick game. Runs through a man. He might have space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Warren. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That's a fumble on the play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. This time he wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The run inside. It's Ford. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Buys a little time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He turns that loose down the right side. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to take it outside. It's 4. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Stanford quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's 4. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Here's the pressure, and they got him.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. That's caught. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. That is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Rainbow Warriors head coach told me at halftime they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here comes the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He goes right back to the air. Here's the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football, and...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And the missed connection on third down.
And you got to expect this.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, looking to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. So now it's second and long. Tackled immediately, they're well short of the first down. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Warren. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Now this offense is back on the field. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Oh, look, Ma, one hand. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Cardinal at the line with a 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Gets away from one. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete. Jar. hurts by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Looking left, and they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes a catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. And as he throws, he's got it. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors with Second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, it's Barfield. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Creates a little room. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Back to throw, it's Warren. Rushes on him. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Got some room to run. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Completes it in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Hawaii. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in on the Stanford sideline. Things are starting to get pretty emotional. As you know, this head coach coaching for his home team, his first game as the head guy, and this will mean so much to him. His offense, though, just has to finish it off with a big lead in the fourth. Can they get the first home win ever for this coach who's given so much of his heart and soul to this program? Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man! And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Ford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. To the air, it's Warren. Zings it complete to the right. Hawaii calls its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? It just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The offense changing the play. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat. Wide open down. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking... A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Hawaii's offense that has the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse,
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. This time he wants to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the outbound. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they